My name is Hani. I am a member of the Computer Science Club at Austin Community College. I'm 22 years old and I am currently a computer programming student. I decided to join the club because I wanted to surround myself with like-minded people. And I know for a fact that once you surround yourself with like-minded people, you will thrive and prosper. And that's what I did. And at first, I was kind of hesitant because I've never joined a technical club before. So I did not know what I was getting myself into. But I am very lucky and grateful for joining the club.
My name is Malik Rawashde. I am a computer science major at ACC. I'm the vice president of the Austin Community College Computer Science Club.
Yeah, my name is Jason Kim. I am currently the treasurer of the club. Our club has certainly expanded a lot ever since we rebooted back in last fall. We certainly got more active people, we got more projects going, and I'm glad to see that our efforts are actually bearing fruit.
Yeah, in the first meeting, it was quite barren. Obviously, the club was we were coming out of a pandemic, and a lot of operations for campus clubs were halted, and we were definitely working against the grain to revive some of the operations and redefine a lot of what the club stood for and what the club did.
So the general meeting happens once a week at 5 o'clock on Friday.
We come in, do a quick icebreaker, followed by if we have a presentational speaker or a guest speaker from the industry, we'd have them speak for a bit. And then if we have time left over, then we do some computer science algorithm question to sort of train us for some of the questions that they ask us in industry interviews.
Last week, actually, we had a person from the gaming industry, and he shared a great deal of information that was eye-opening because I had no information about the gaming industry whatsoever.
We've tried to organize specific projects for individual people. Our first project ever was a website portfolio. If you have any questions, other people will be there to help out. If you wanted just to start, all the information's there. In the same vein, we've also had a video game project where we're trying to use JavaScript in order to create an online video game that everybody can play. Currently, title pending Sword Game. It's like a multiplayer thing where everybody's going to try to add something to it. And hopefully future members will be able to keep adding on to it.
The machine learning subgroup that we have, we shared a lot of ideas on potential projects that we could do. Setting up an algorithm to predict stocks, I think that's really innovative, and if we get to do it, I think that'll be really fantastic. And I've always thought about artificial intelligence since I was 15, and now I get to do a project that I've been thinking about for years, so it's a dream come true.
We've had a couple of speakers so far. We've had a web developer come in who's a freelancer. We have had professors come in and tell us about their graduate studies that they're pursuing and in machine learning and neural networks. We've also had the Texas Blockchain Club, so the folks over at UT Austin, and we've had them come in and give us an introductory presentation over cryptocurrency and the blockchain itself. And we've also had students from UT Austin sort of come in and give us a presentation over how to survive as a CS student, giving us some sort of guidance on internships and just the general how to get through the general CS workload.
I like how the Discord is designed. We have channels for every language. We also have channels for job postings, interviews, homework, which makes it a lot easier to navigate.
I honestly believe that just having people interact with each other, especially in the whole COVID pandemic deal, is a really nice thing to have.
Networking is absolutely important, especially in today's world. And this might sound like a cliche, but sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know.
And then additionally, we're kind of setting records here where going to be hosting our first in-person hackathon on May 20th to 21st. And this is something monumental since it's the first time we've had like a community college host an event of this size for computer science.
A hackathon is an event where participants come in and can either attend workshops, which are usually hosted by major companies or studios that want like to let their name be known, or they can take part of the competition that is usually there, where them and a team wound up creating a program or a machine or whatever the theme might be related to the hackathon together in a very short amount of time. Hackathons in general sound incredibly intimidating. And our major goal is to make it so that a lot of the members in our club, who, as I mentioned before, a lot of them are beginners, they can experience a hackathon like upfront with like and not be overwhelmed. We're going to try to invite sponsors that will make sure to have something to say. We're going to have workshops so that everybody can still learn even if they're not part of the hacking competition itself. And, you know, we're trying to make it fun and accessible.
You should join the club because you'll learn valuable things that you will not learn in your class, and your professors can only do so much. We are on the same path, and we're all growing, we're all developing. So, you know, we're all going to work together towards the same goal.
For anybody that's been interested in coding ever, I'm sure everybody is aware of like this brick wall that is just code in general. Coding is, I would argue, it's not easy. If there's one thing I've learned through the club, is that coding is a collaborative effort. If you might not know something, somebody else probably does. For any future coders out there, I would ask to keep trying. And if you need help, feel free to ask, because every other person is suffering along with you as well.